What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the full video before you leave a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Discord will be down below in the description. Now let's go over this WWE Raw review and highlights. Okay, now WWE Raw review was a boring show. It was just a boring show. It was not a good show. It was just boring. So we go then, now, forever together. The WWE video leads us into the show. Alright, cool. A video kicks off the show that highlights the main event of the WWE Elimination Chamber event as Roman Reigns defeated Sami Zayn to retain the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. After the match, Kevin Owens saved Sami Zayn from a bloodline beatdown. Sami Zayn music hits and he makes his way to the ring to a huge ovation. Sami Zayn looks fired up as the crowd sings his song. Sami Zayn gets in the ring and just stands there. The crowd chants for him and sings, "Ole." Sami Zayn looks humbled and nods in approval. The crowd chants Sami Zayn and he waves to them. Sami Zayn looks pretty emotional and shake his head. Sami Zayn says, "Wow, another Sami Zayn chant picks up. Ottawa is electric." Okay. Sami Zayn says he's feeling a lot of feelings here. After these past couple of days, the one feeling that comes to the front more than anything is gratitude. The ovation he's been given over the last few days and the one he received now means so much to him. They have no idea how much. The crowd chants, "You deserve it." Sami Zayn can only put the microphone down and smiles. Sami Zayn says for him, as much as anybody other than he's feeling his guilt after nearly putting a storybook ending on this. Sami Zayn feels like he let a lot of people down. Everyone told him to finish the story. Sami Zayn feels like he did it, but after the last few days and after hearing this, the story never the story is never over. However, they are entering the final chapter. The final chapter is not just about him. There is one person that he needs to talk to tonight more than anyone else. Sami Zayn calls Kevin Owens out to the ring. Okay. Kevin Owens music hits. He comes out to the ring to a good ovation. Kevin Owens has his head down and looks unsure. The crowd buzz as they stand in the ring. Sami Zayn says he has so much to say, but now that Kevin Owens is here, he doesn't know what to say. Sami Zayn is emotional. Sami Zayn wants to thank him and apologize to him. Sami Zayn knows they're way past words. Things got messy and things have been done that there might be no coming back from. Kevin Owens has said for months that he's only care about taking down the bloodline. Sami Zayn knows Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn knows Kevin Owens that when he has something in his head, nothing will stop him. Sami Zayn has a mission. Sami Zayn will not rest until Roman Reigns and the bloodline come crumbling down. Kevin Owens couldn't do it alone. Neither could Sami Zayn. There is another way to get it done. Together, the crowd loudly cheers. Kevin Owens walks around and thinks about it. Kevin Owens says he doesn't need any apology or gratitude. Saturday Saturday had nothing to do with Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens did it for his family. Saturday they were in the front row at the Royal Rumble. They had to watch him excuse me, at the Royal Rumble. They had to watch him get the beat out of him from home while Sami Zayn stood by and watched. Kevin Owens did it for him, as well as Sami Zayn's family. So they didn't have to watch him get the beat out of him as his family did. Kevin Owens has been fighting the bloodline for months on his own. As far as he concerned, that's fine, and he'll keep doing that. Kevin Owens still means everything he needs in November after Survivor Series. Kevin Owens told Sami Zayn he was done with him in minute. If Sami Zayn needs help, he can ask his buddy Jey Uso. I'm sorry, Kevin Owens walks off on Sami Zayn. That was a good promo by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. That was a good promo. But let me take a sip of my water. Okay, moving on. Austin Theory will defend the WWE United States Championship against Edge. Bailey will host Ding Dong Hellos with special guest Damage Control. Seth freaking Rollins will battle The Miz, where we'll hear from Cody Rhodes later tonight as well. Okay, excuse me. We go back into the arena. It says we go back to the arena to see Sami Zayn waving the crowd. All of a sudden, Baron Corbin attacks him from behind. So we go to commercial break. Picture in picture commercial break. Baron Corbin continues to attack Sami Zayn on the ramp, bouncing him off the metal guardrail. Sami Zayn mounts a bit of combat, but Corbin quickly takes him down. WWE referee and the security run out to separate them. Corbin breaks through and sends Sami Zayn to the lead wall. Corbin walks down to the ring. Sami Zayn is helped to his feet. Baron Corbin is in the ring and asking Sami Zayn how that felt. Last week, Sami Zayn interrupted his segment. Sami Zayn didn't deserve to be in the ring with Roman Reigns. Baron Corbin does, since he is the last person to beat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns destroyed Sami Zayn in front of his family and friends. This was pathetic. Sami Zayn begged Kevin Owens and got nowhere. Sami Zayn is being held back by the WWE officials. Baron Corbin says Sami Zayn's story is over. Sami Zayn embarrassed himself in his hometown in Canada. Sami Zayn is a complete and utter failure. WWE official Adam Pearce step aside and allow Sami Zayn to charge the ring. Sami Zayn runs into the ring and spears Corbin down. Sami Zayn wildly punches away at him before hitting a clothesline over the top rope. A referee is in the ring. Sami Zayn agrees to a match. Okay, so we get Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin. This match was decent. Decent match. The bell rings. Sami Zayn knocks Corbin off the apron. Sami Zayn bounced Corbin off the commentary table before diving him headfirst into the lead ring post. Baron Corbin gets in the ring and stumbles to the corner. Sami Zayn sets up for the haluva kick. Baron Corbin quickly goes to the apron and shoulders him. Baron Corbin takes Sami Zayn down and punches away at him. Baron Corbin rips Sami Zayn's shirt off. Sami Zayn's back is still bruised from the vicious chair shot that Roman Reigns gave him this past Saturday. Baron Corbin attacks the injured back. Sami Zayn tries to fight back, but Corbin blocks him and knocks him back. Sami Zayn comes back with some punches before Corbin reverses a whip to the corner. Sami Zayn sidesteps Baron Corbin and comes off the second rope, but Baron Corbin catches him. Corbin hits a chokeslam backbreaker for a near fall. So we go to commercial break, picture in picture. Commercial break. Okay, Sami Zayn out of the ring, holding his back in pain. Corbin grabs him and drives him into the barricade. Baron Corbin gets Sami Zayn back in the ring and continues to attack the back. Corbin pulls him up to his feet by his beard and puts him in a corner. Corbin whips Sami Zayn hard into the corner, and Sami Zayn collapses in pain. The cut on Sami Zayn's back appeared to be opened up. Corbin elbows Sami Zayn's spine and puts him on the top rope. Baron Corbin goes for a superplex, but Sami Zayn punches him down to the mat. Sami Zayn connects with a diving crossbody block for a 2 count. Sami Zayn gets to his feet and is still holding his back. Corbin lifts him up and slams him into the corner. Sami Zayn clutches his back in pain. We come back from the break to see Corbin applying a torture rack. Sami Zayn fights out and slides down to the mat. Sami Zayn elbows and boots him back before going to the second rope for a diving elbow to the face. Sami Zayn goes back to the second rope and hits another leaping elbow to the head. Baron Corbin quickly cuts him off, but Sami Zayn grabs his wrist, climbs the ropes, and hits a springboard tornado DDT for a near fall. Corbin quickly spikes the throat and sends him into the ropes. Sami Zayn holds on to the ropes and sends Corbin over the top rope. Sami Zayn then hits a somersault senton plancha. Okay, Sami Zayn puts Corbin in the ring and signs him up. Sami Zayn charges for the haluva kick, but Corbin turns him inside out with a clothesline. Corbin viciously clubs away at the injured back. Corbin sends him into the ropes and catches him with the deep six for a near fall. Sami Zayn pulls him up in the corner. Corbin catches him with 2 avalanches. Corbin retreats to the opposite corner for a 3rd avalanche, but Sami Zayn follows him and hits a haluva kick for the win. The winner of the match, Sami Zayn. This was a decent match. Okay, video package. Edge and Beth Phoenix defeated Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley at the WWE Elimination Chamber. Later tonight, Edge will battle Austin Theory for the United States Championship. Rhea Ripley is sitting alongside Dominic Mysterio. There will be an exclusive interview with Rhea Ripley next. So we go to commercial break. WWE Raw is live in Ottawa. Ottawa. I said that right. Never mind. Okay, let's move on. Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio sit down interview. Okay. Byron Saxton is backstage with Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio for an exclusive interview. Byron Saxton asks about the Judgment Day coming up short against Edge and Beth Phoenix. Rhea Ripley says after they went toe-to-toe, Beth Phoenix said that Rhea Ripley is it's the real deal. Rhea Ripley says they have unfinished business, but she's fully focused on WrestleMania 39. Byron Saxton goes to ask a follow-up question, but Dominic Mysterio cuts him off. Dominic Mysterio says Edge and Beth Phoenix has been like his deadbeat dad. They're not worth talking about. We're talking about. Dominic Mysterio warns Byron Saxton if he asks if he asks stupid questions, he'll find out what he did to people he was locked up with who talked too much. Dominic keep bringing up the bringing up stuff that he got locked up. Why Dominic Mysterio keep bringing that stuff up? I don't know. Anyway, let me continue. Byron Saxton says they can't talk about SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. How does Rhea Ripley responds to Charlotte Flair saying she's tough? Rhea Ripley taught Rhea Ripley a lesson 3 years ago, and this time she will put her in her place. Rhea Ripley says Charlotte Flair can keep living in 2020. The only reason Charlotte Flair talked about 3 years ago is that she refused to believe what everyone else can see. And in the present, um, Rhea Ripley is the best bloody woman in WWE. As for a lesson being learned, the only lesson is that Rhea Ripley make doesn't make the same mistake twice. If Charlotte Flair wants to put Rhea Ripley in her place at WrestleMania 39, then good. Rhea Ripley's place is standing on Charlotte Flair crumble queendom as SmackDown Women's Champion. Byron Saxton asks what they can expect on Friday when Rhea Ripley goes face to face with Charlotte Flair. Ripley says she'll have to wait to find out. Dominic Mysterio says his spotter has a match that night, so he'll tag along. Rhea Ripley says that's a good idea and ends the interview. Okay, let's move on. Let me take another sip of my water before I continue. Okay. Rhea Ripley will continue. I'm sorry, Rhea Ripley will challenge Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania 39. Rhea Ripley. I'm sorry, not Rhea Ripley. I'm sorry. Replay our showing of Logan Paul interfering in the United States Championship Elimination Chamber match. Logan Paul attacked Seth freaking Rollins with a buckshot, lariat, and a stomp. Theory defeated Seth Rollins to retain the title. Okay. Later that evening at the Elimination Chamber press conference, Theory made an open challenge for the United States Championship. Edge accepted the challenge. Okay. Kathy Kelly is backstage with the United States Championship. I'm sorry. Kathy Kelly is backstage with the United States Champion Austin Theory. That's what I was trying to say. She asks how he feels about heading to a match against Edge after just winning an elimination chamber match. I'm sorry. Theory says he's the champ. On Saturday, he defeated 5 other superstars inside the elimination chamber. Everything Theory says happened. What bothers him is the headline. It will it should be about him, but instead it says John Cena is coming back to Raw in 2 weeks. There is the respect for Theory. Where's the respect for Theory? Tonight he'll defeat a Hall of Famer and Edge in his home country of crappy Canada. Theory will never lose this title. Okay. Dolph Ziggler makes his way to the ring. He'll face Mustafa Ali next. Commercial break. Okay. Let me drink my water right quick. Okay, next match. Dolph Ziggler versus Mustafa Ali. This was a quick match. Mustafa Ali grabs Dolph Ziggler hand and forces him to shake. Dolph Ziggler takes him down and hits some punches. Dolph Ziggler connects with a neck breaker and signs him up. Ali quickly gets out of the ring and to avoid a super kick. Dolph Ziggler puts Ali in the apron, but Ali snaps him off the top rope. Ali attacks Dolph Ziggler in the ring and trash talks. It talks trash. Ali rips at the face before going for a suplex, but Dolph Ziggler slides out. Ali avoids a splash in the corner and kicks him in the face. Ali slingshots into the ring, but Dolph Ziggler catches him with a spike DDT for a near fall. Dolph Ziggler kicks Ali in the midsection and goes for a famouser. Ali counters by doing a handstand and rolls Ziggler up for the win. The winner of the match, Mustafa Ali. This was a quick match. Okay, let's move on. The Miz is kissing Maurice backstage. Kathy Kelly wants an interview and runs up when they finally stop locking lips. Maurice quickly returns with a golden envelope. Miz looks shocked and says he'll reveal what's inside next week. This is almost as big as his half court shot at the Celebrity All Star game. Kathy Kelly reminds him that it didn't count. She asks about the Rick Boogs match. Miz says they are controversial. Miz is happy that his former prestige Logan Paul took out Seth freaking Rollins. We hear from Cody Rhodes next. So we go to commercial break. Wrestling has more than one royal family. The American Nightmare Cody makes his way to the ring. The winner of the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble match shakes hands with the fans. The crowd loudly chants Cody as he stands in the ring. Cody Rhodes begins to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman in a neck brace appear on the big screen with the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Cody Rhodes asks Heyman, where is he? Paul Heyman says he's backstage. So Cody Rhodes invites him into the ring. Paul Heyman says he isn't sure if Cody Rhodes is aware of this, but he was mauled by a KO tactic and has been victimized by the Canadian healthcare system. What should have been a celebratory weekend for the tribal chief wound up being a tragedy for the wise man. However, the true tragedy of the story that Cody wants to finish will befall upon him. Paul Heyman asks Cody Rhodes to hear him out. Paul Heyman says Cody Rhodes cannot beat Roman Reigns. The crowd can boo all they want, but let's go on the hypothetical and play the fantasy. Let's say the God smiles upon Cody Rhodes and the devil collects Paul Heyman's debt. Let's say Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns for the title. What will his life be like? Has Cody Rhodes ever heard the phrase indenture servitude? People think that isn't the life of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has special counsel. Roman Reigns has Paul Heyman. If Cody Rhodes beats Roman Reigns for the title, he won't have Paul Heyman with him. What will Cody Rhodes' life be like? 200 days on the road defending the title. After 50 days of charity event, now we're at 250. Another 30 days of overseas tours. Another 20-25 days of promotional events. That leaves about 60 days of Zoom and Skype call for more. Even when he's home, he'll never be home. Just like Dusty Rhodes. Is the surface he's willing to make for these titles. Is Cody Rhodes willing to sacrifice his family? Cody Rhodes probably thinks that Paul Heyman is going to say something like Roman Reigns will keep his wife warm on those cold nights, but he won't. Roman Reigns is a happily married man, but Paul Heyman isn't. Cody Rhodes will find out that his WrestleMania 39 dreams will become his own personal nightmare. Paul Heyman takes his microphone clip off and throws it. Okay, Cody Rhodes sees in anger in the ring and paces around. Cody Rhodes says Roman Reigns is great, but he has seen the play before. Do not send this man again. They haven't come face to face yet. He, but it will probably be very soon. Cody Rhodes will say the same thing now, as he will then. Roman Reigns is without a doubt the greatest undisputed WWE Universal Champion ever and the best champion in sports. But that doesn't change anything. Cody Rhodes has to finish the story and beat him at WrestleMania 39. Okay, that was a pretty good promo by Cody Rhodes. Pretty good promo. Let's move on. Replay our showing of Asuka making Carmella tap out inside the Elimination Chamber to win a Raw Women's Championship against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 39. Okay, Asuka makes her way to the ring. She'll face Nikki Cross next. Seth freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch, Joker and Batman movie parody airs. So we go to commercial break. Okay, so we get Asuka versus Nikki Cross. This match was solid. This was a solid match. Okay. Solid match by Asuka versus Nikki Cross. Solid match. The bell rings before anything happens. Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair comes out to the ring. Nikki Cross takes Asuka down and clubs away at her. Asuka shoves her off, so Nikki Cross chops the chest. Asuka avoids a run across body and hits a sliding knee. Asuka knees away at her before Nikki Cross puts her on the apron. Asuka viciously kicks away at the chest and pulls her to the apron. Nikki Cross shows her off, but Asuka knees her in the face. Asuka goes for a kick, but she hits the ring post when Nikki Cross moves. Nikki Cross then hits a reverse DDT on the apron. We go to commercial break, picture in picture. Picture commercial break. Nikki Cross whips Asuka Hart into the barricade and tosses trash to the fans before getting in the ring. Bianca Belair looks shocked by Nikki Cross' behavior. Nikki Cross shoves Asuka into the ring post and gets in Kevin Patrick's face. Nikki Cross gets Asuka in the ring and picks up a 2 count. Asuka kicks Nikki Cross back and attack her in the corner. Asuka bounces her off the top turnbuckle off 3 corners. Nikki Cross blocks the 4th and applies a front face lock before hitting a swinging neckbreaker for a 2 count. Asuka kicks Nikki Cross away, but Nikki Cross quickly cuts her off and applies a overhead wrist lock. Asuka fights out, but Nikki Cross hits a throat thirst. Nikki Cross attacks her in the corner and whips her in the opposite corner, but Asuka takes her out with a springboard missile drop kick. We come back from the break to see both women down. Asuka gets to her feet and hits Nikki Cross with a vicious strike combination. Asuka hits a pair of big kicks to the head, followed by a German suplex. Asuka follows up with 2 more and bridge for a near fall. Nikki Cross rolls to the apron to recover. Asuka goes for a baseball slide, but Nikki Cross pulls the apron out and beat Asuka down. Nikki Cross goes to the top rope, but Asuka cuts her off. Asuka hits a DDT off the second rope for a near fall. Bianca Belair, who is seated at ringside, looks impressed. Asuka gets to her feet and kicks Nikki Cross in the chest a few times. Nikki Cross ducks a big kick and lifts her, but Asuka slides off. Asuka kicks her in the head and goes for an Asuka lock. Nikki Cross looks Nikki Cross counter into the Machoku driver for a near fall. Asuka applies the Asuka lock for the submission. The winner by submission, Asuka. Okay, this solid match. Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair gets in the ring and face off with Asuka. Bianca Belair points at the WrestleMania sign. Asuka looks like she's going to throw up and spits out of a blue liquid before laughing. Bianca Belair looks frightened. Okay, let's move on. Kathy Kelly is backstage with Carmella and asks about her WrestleMania 39 plan. Carmella says she hasn't come up with a new game plan in 48 hours. Carmella says she delivered a receipt to Asuka because Mela is money. Carmella walks off. Okay. Kathy Kelly sees Seth freaking Rollins and asks for a comment on Logan Paul. Seth Rollins says Logan Paul has now ruined his WrestleMania 39 plan twice, even hitting him with his own move. The joke is on Logan Paul. Logan Paul may not be familiar with a certain side of Seth Rollins, but anyone who has gotten in his way knows that side all too well. Seth Rollins will find Logan Paul and hurt him since Logan Paul isn't here tonight. The man who wants to take credit for all of Logan Paul's success. The Miz seems like a perfect sore gate for suffering. Seth Rollins crackles and walks around. Okay, Seth freaking Rollins battles the Miz. Commercial break. Replay are showing of Brock Lesnar destroying Bobby Lashley and referee Chad Patton at the Elimination Chamber. Brock Lesnar got himself disqualified to save himself from the Hurt Lock. We go backstage to see MVP. MVP says Brock Lesnar is a coward. Brock Lesnar couldn't escape the Hurt Lock and got himself disqualified. Omos is showing standing next to MVP. MVP says Omos wants to challenge Brock Lesnar to a match at WrestleMania 39. MVP tells Brock Lesnar to show up next week to accept the challenge if he has the intentional fortitude. Omos looks intensely into the camera. I laugh at this when when Omos challenging Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 39. I'm sitting there laughing at this. This was funny to me. And nobody want to see Omos versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 39. That match will be trash. I'm just saying it right now. But anyway, before I continue, let me take another sip of my water. Okay. So we get The Miz versus Seth freaking Rollins. I must say this match was good. Good match. Okay, this was a good match. The bell rings and Seth Rollins immediately takes Miz down. Seth Rollins viciously punches and stumps Miz in the corner. The referee puts Rollins back in. Miz rolls out of the ring. To recovery. Seth Rollins follows Miz out of the ring. Miz kicks him, but Seth Rollins quickly bounces him off the commentary table before sending him into the barricade. Seth Rollins puts Miz in the ring and stomps the back before ripping at the face. Seth Rollins waits for Miz to get his feet and clotheslines him over the top rope. Seth Rollins then hits a slingshot baseball slide that sends Miz over the commentary table. Seth Rollins chased Miz into the ring. Miz quickly kicks Seth Rollins and hits a kneeling DDT for a near fall. Commercial break. Miz hits Seth Rollins with a baseball slide and taunts the crowd. Miz puts Seth Rollins in the ring and goes to the top rope for a diving double axe handle. Miz covers for a 2 count. Rollins blocks a punch and punches away at him. Miz reverses a whip and hits a classic kitchen sink. Classic kitchen sink. Where's it at? It says, yeah, classic kitchen sink knee to the midsection. Miz boots him to the face for a 2 count. Miz dives his knee into Rollins' spine and pulls back on the arm. Seth Rollins fights up and twists Miz's arm behind him. Miz taunts it and makes Rollins back down, applying a full surfboard stretch now. Seth Rollins fights out and forearms Miz in the face. Miz quickly comes back with a reality check for a near fall. Miz chokes Rollins on the middle rope before avalanching him against the ropes. Um, we come back from the break to see Rollins fights back against the Miz. Miz quickly reverses a whip into the corner, and Rollins hits hits the turnbuckle sternum first. Miz kicks away at Rollins' chest. The crowd loudly boos him. Miz backs up and charges, but Rollins explodes out of the corner with a clothesline. Rollins gets to his feet and viciously punches away at Miz. Rollins hits a pair of clotheslines and in a kick and a stiff lariat. Rollins goes for a suplex, but Miz slides out and Rollins hips rolls him up. Okay, Seth Rollins rolls through and hits a super kick. Seth Rollins sets up the corner for a stomp, but Miz avoids it. Rollins instead tries to for a pedigree, but Miz counters into a jackknife pin. They trade pins. Rollins goes to the second rope, but Miz kicks his feet out of his and long blowers for a near fall. Miz signs Rollins up for a skull crushing finale, but gets out. Miz flips through the back. Miz flips through a back suplex and hits a bazooka knee kick for a near fall. Miz starts up the it kicks to the chest. Miz talks trash and backs up for a big kick to the head. Seth Rollins blocks the kick and hits a disgust forearm to the mouth. Seth Rollins forearms him in the face a few more times before elbowing him in the back of the head. Seth Rollins hits an epic stomp and falls into the trash to the trance. The crowd chants one more time. Rollins shouts, "Come on, Mike!" and hits Miz with the second stomp. Rollins still doesn't go for the cover. The crowd wants another, and Rollins hits intent the obliging them. The referee tries to talk some sense into Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins seems to agree before hitting a third stomp. The referee calls for the bell. Okay, the winner of the match, Seth freaking Rollins. This was a good match. Okay, Carmella is walking backstage with WWE official Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce makes it official that she will face Asuka next week on Raw. She thanks him and walks off. Adam Pearce's phone rings. It's Chelsea Green. Adam Pearce looks upset. She's upset with being sent to Ottawa, Illinois instead of Canada. How is he going to fix that? Adam Pearce says they're in Grand Rapid Magician next week, so he'll book her on that show. Adam Pearce says then he has a bad connection and hangs up. Adam Pearce walks by Alpha Academy trying to model backstage. Chad Gable doesn't get what the Maximum Male model are seeing in him. Bronson Reed says Chad Gable can get ready to model a full body cast with when he's through with him. Otis says no one talks to Master Gable like that. Bronson Reed walks off. Ding Dong Hello is next with special guests WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Dakota Kai and Neil Sky. Commercial break. Okay, so we get the Ding Dong Hello with special guests WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Io Sky and Dakota Kai. This was okay. Let's continue. The doorbell rings and Bailey steps through the door to host another edition of Ding Dong Hello. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Dakota Kai and Io Sky are already in the ring. Dakota Kai has a crutch still. The crowd boos Bailey. Bailey insults the crowd and she says she could be sculling over not being in the Elimination Chamber match, but she's here. Since since it's family day in Canada, she decided to spend some time with her family. These idiots don't love damage control the way Bailey does. They unpredictable, underappreciated, underappreciated. That's why Bailey wanted to have them on her show so people can hear their beautiful voices. Bailey asked Dakota Kai how does it feel to be the greatest WWE Women's Tag Team champions of all time. Dakota Kai says that's an amazing question, but they wouldn't be here without Bailey guiding the way. But because of her, they've been able to dominate the women's division as tag team champions for over 100 days. They've beaten the likes out of Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez, and the man Becky Lynch. They'll continue dominating. Okay, Becky Lynch music cuts her off. Becky Lynch walks out to the stage with a big reaction. Becky Lynch says it's been 9 full moon cycles since since they defended the titles. They are going to sit those titles and cost to a WrestleMania 39 because WrestleMania 39, Becky Lynch says she wants to take those tag team titles into WrestleMania 39. Bailey crackles and says Becky Lynch is a jokester. Who will she team with? Her daughter. Becky Lynch has no friends. Becky Lynch says there is one person she was thinking of. WWE Hall of Famer Lita walks out to stand alongside Becky Lynch. They get in the ring. Bailey shouts that they never used the door to get on her show. Becky Lynch and Lita comes through the door. Bailey says Lita doesn't even work here. Becky Lynch must be really desperate that to bring Lita in. A Lita chant picks up. Bailey says the last time they were in the ring together, they tried to end each other. Becky Lynch says she already apologized to Lita. Lita says she likes weird and cute, but they passed that. Lita has her sight set on the fifth title run, but if she can't get that title against Becky Lynch, she likes the plan of walking into WrestleMania 39 as the tag team champions. This is an official challenge for a women's tag team title match. Bailey says they are not even close to earning a match against them. Becky Lynch says Lita is a Hall of Famer and a four-time women's champion. They're both the greatest to ever do it. That's enough. Lita says if they're the greatest tag team champions, they should want to prove it. Lita wonders if they're scared. Becky Lynch asks if they're scared. So Bailey shouts that they accept. Dakota Kai and Io Sky don't look happy. Becky Lynch and Lita rip the titles from their hands and hold them up. They then throw the titles back at them and stand tall. I'm just gonna say this right now. Becky Lynch and Lita are not going to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm just calling it down the middle. Okay, let's continue. Byron Saxton is backstage with Candice LeRae. Byron Saxton asks if she has an update on Johnny Gargano from the Elimination Chamber. Candice LeRae says Gargano got banged up, but she runs off when she sees Nikki Cross. Candice LeRae says Nikki Cross has been following her for months. Why? Nikki Cross doesn't answer. Candice LeRae says she has a match against Piper Niven and can't worry about her. Nikki Cross mumbles something and walks off. Byron Johnson asks what Nikki Cross said. Candice Ray says Nikki Cross told her all her friends are gone and she's alone. Candice Ray looks ex exasperated and says Gargano is fine before walking off. Chad Gable makes his way to the ring. Commercial break. Okay, WrestleMania 39 goes Hollywood in 40 days. Okay, so we get Chad Gable accompanied by Otis versus Bronson Reed. This match I did not really care about. I didn't really care about this match. The bell rings and Chad Gable quickly hooks a side headlock. Bronson Reed easily rips him off and hits an avalanche to take him down. Gable rolls out of the ring, so Bronson Reed comes off the apron with a diving shoulder tackle. Bronson Reed goes face to face with Otis before putting Gable in the ring. Bronson Reed attacks him and throws him down. Bronson Reed whips him hard into the corner sternum first and goes to the second rope. Bronson Reed jumps, but Chad Gable clips the leg and applies an ankle lock. Bronson Reed kicks him off. Chad Gable punches and chomps Bronson Reed. Chad Gable flips through and back suplex and goes for a German suplex. Bronson Reed fights it. So Chad Gable takes him down with a clothesline. Chad Gable goes to the top rope and hits a diving headbutt for a 1 count. Gable hits the ropes, but Bronson Reed clotheslines him down. Maxine Dupree appears at ringside. Otis noticed her. Gable gets out of a powerbomb and hits Bronson Reed with an unreal rich and German suplex for a near fall. Otis goes over to the free. Gable shouts to Otis to attack Bronson Reed at ringside, but he's too distracted. Bronson Reed avalanches Gable from behind and hits a snap power slam. Bronson Reed crushes Gable with the tsunami for the victory. The winner of the match, Bronson Reed. I did not really care about this match. Okay. Otis takes a business card from Maxine Dupree and she walks off. Otis turns and notices that Gable has lost the match. Otis looks surprised and checks on Gable, but he can't stop looking at the business card. Okay. The United States Championship, Austin Theory is warming up backstage. He'll defend the title against Edge later tonight. So we go to commercial break. Elias is in the ring and host Rick Boogs was taking notes. This is the time of the year when legends come out and stars are made. There is no bigger star than Elias. Rick Boogs is showing in the back taking notes. The question that has to be on everyone's mind right now is this: who wants to walk with Elias at WrestleMania 39? There's got to be someone that wants to stand center stage on the grandest stage with the greatest grand stage of them all. Bobby Lashley music hits and he makes his way to the ring. Lashley gets in the ring and crushes Elias with a one-arm spinebuster. Elias rolls out of the ring. Lashley grabs him at ringside and sends him into the barricade. Lashley lifts him and dives him headfirst into the ring post. Bobby Lashley gets Elias in the ring and crushes him with a spear. Lashley sides Elias up and applies the hurt lock. Elias taps out, but this isn't a match. Bobby Lashley throws Elias out of the ring. Lashley says everybody has a plan until he slaps the hurt lock on. This past weekend, he put Brock Lesnar in the hurt lock. Brock Lesnar panicked and had to short the low blow. Not Brock Lesnar. Now, not Bray Wyatt, not Elias. Nobody in that locker room breaks the hurt lock. Lashley will not be disrespected by anyone in the locker room. If you disrespect him, he'll put you down. Lashley throws the microphone down and pastes in the ring. Okay, let's move on. It's official. Becky Lynch and Lita will battle Dakota Kai and Io Sky for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship next week. We also see Candice LeRae battle Piper Niven, and we'll also find out if Brock Lesnar will accept Omos WrestleMania 39 challenge. Asuka will take on Carmelo. Finally, there will be a WrestleMania 39 edition of Miss TV. Byron Saxton is backstage with Edge. Byron Saxton congratulates him on his Elimination Chamber victory. How is he feeling just moments away from his United States title match? Edge says the Judgment Day is the rear view mirror. Beth Phoenix is back home with the girls. Now she can get back to his goals. Youth comes with ingredients, nothing lasts forever. As says with age comes wisdom. More than anyone else in the locker room, Edge knows how all of this can be taken away. Edge will smack the duck face off his overly manscaped head tonight. Edge hasn't held a title in a long time. That window is closing more and more every day. His second match in this company it was here in 1997. Edge hasn't performed here in 18 years. It feels good to win it here and walk into WrestleMania 39 as the United States champion. Never say never. Okay, so we get the United States Championship. Austin Theory makes his way to the ring. He'll defend the title against Edge next commercial break. Okay, before I go over this main event card right here, let me take another sip of my water. Okay, so we get the United States Championship match. Austin Theory versus Edge. This was a good match. Good main event match. The bell rings and they circle the ring. They lock up and Edge catches Theory with a takedown. The crowd gives Edge a nice ovation. They circle the ring and lock up. Theory applies a side headlock. Edge whips him off, leapfrogs him twice, and sweeps the feet. Edge pulls him out of the ring and hits a wheelbarrow flapjack on the floor. Edge gets Theory in the ring and applies a side headlock. Theory whips him off and goes for a leapfrog, but Edge holds the ropes and hits a side leg sweep for a 2 count. So we go to commercial break. Edge punches Theory in the corner and whips him hard into the opposite corner. Theory collapses in pain. Edge punches Theory in the face. Theory fights back with some left hands and gives him in the corner before talking trash to the crowd. Theory lures Edge against the ropes and clubs away at him. And clubs away at the back. Edge rolls out of the ring to recover. Theory follows him out and attacks, but Edge quickly gets the better of him. Edge beats him around ringside and gets him in the ring. Edge whips him in the ropes, but Hill lowers his head and eats a kick. Theory charges, but Edge hits a back body drop. Theory lands on the apron, but slips and falls to the floor. Edge attacks him at ringside and gets him in the ring for a 2 count. Edge applies an armbar. We come back from the break to see Edge still applying the armbar. Theory fights up and whips him, but Edge rolls out of the ring. Edge irritates him by getting in the ring as Theory gets out. Theory chases Edge around ringside. Edge catches him with a back body drop on the floor. Edge goes to the apron and hits a diamond clothesline. Edge gets Theory in the ring and covers for a 2 count. Edge applies a side headlock, but Theory fights out and clotheslines him down. Punches away at Edge and smiles as the crowd boos him. Theory attacks Edge in the corner and hits a fall away slam for a near fall. Theory applies a chin lock. Edge fights up, but Theory powers him down by the hair for a 2 count. Theory puts the chin lock back on. Edge fights up and forearms out. Edge charges, but Theory hits a drop toe hold into the turnbuckles. Theory connects with a rolling thunder drop kick for a near fall. So we go to commercial break, picture commercial break. Theory punches away at Edge and taunts the crowd. Theory sends Edge out of the ring and poses for the crowd. Theory goes outside and grabs Edge. Edge turns him and around and chops him. Theory quickly sends him into the ring post and gets him in the ring for a 2 count. Theory applies an armbar. Edge fights up, but Theory needs him in the midsection. Theory hits a snap vertical suplex for a 2 count. Theory continues to attack the WWE Hall of Famer and pins with a foot on the chest for a 1 count. We come back from the final break of the evening to see Theory stomping away at Edge's chest. Theory gets Edge to his feet and goes for a suplex, but Edge blocks it. Edge punches him in the midsection, so Theory tackles him to the corner. Theory puts Edge on the top rope and punches him. Theory climbs the ropes and goes for the top rope superplex, but Edge fights him off. Edge connects with a front superplex and comes off the top rope with a diving crossbody block to the back of the head. Edge gets to his feet and hits a pair of clotheslines followed by a flapjack and an Edge Mac for a near fall. Edge sets up for the execution, but Theory fights out. Theory elbows him in the side of the head. Edge gets out of a fisherman's net breaker and puts on the apron. Theory forms him back and snaps him off the top rope. Theory goes for a rolling thunder dropkick, but Edge counters with a sit-out powerbomb for a near fall. Edge gets to his feet and charges for a spear, but Theory leapfrogs him. Theory goes for a monkey flip, but Edge lands on his feet. Edge then takes him down and applies a crossface. Theory screams in pain, but he gets a foot on the bottom rope to break the hold. Theory sweeps the feet and rolls him up with his feet on the rope, but the referee catches him. Edge rolls Theory up for a near fall. Theory quickly catches him for the 8-count down, but Edge counters into the execution for a near fall. We have just a few minutes remaining on Raw before the feed gets cut by the USA Network. Edge gets to his feet and looks intense. The crowd cheers him on. Finn Balor runs down, so Edge punches him off the apron. Edge rolls Theory up, but he kicks out at 2. Edge knocks the ropes, and Finn Balor kicks him in the face. Theory follows up with the 8-count down for the victory. The winner by pinfall is still the United States champion, Austin Theory. That was a good main event match right there. Finn Balor immediately gets in the ring and viciously stomps away at Edge. Finn Balor sets him up and hits a coup de grace. Finn Balor warns Edge that this is not over. It's just the beginning. Finn Balor goes to the top rope and hits another coup de grace. Replay on showing of the vicious attack by Finn Balor. Finn Balor goes to the top rope and crushes Edge with the third coup de grace as the show ends and Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Alright, like I stated earlier, Monday Night Raw was a boring show, and that's all I gotta say from here. By WrestleMania 39, I hope they give us the Demon Finn Balor versus Edge at WrestleMania 39. I hope they do. But Monday Night Raw was a boring show. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review and highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw, because Monday Night Raw was a boring show. And I was just laughing that we're going to get Omos versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 39. I don't get it, man. Nobody don't want to see that match at WrestleMania 39. But anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Okay, follow my social media. Follow my socials. My Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Discord will be down below in the description. And I will see you guys in my premiere stream at 4 o'clock Eastern Time tonight, right here on my YouTube channel. This your boy, Bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe. And always, stay positive. KFG crew, KFG Kings, Too Sweet, I'm out of here. Gang. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. And that's all I got to say from here. But anyway, this your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always. Stay positive. Kept your crew. Kept your kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. And I'll talk to you guys later.